Am I live? Hey, everybody. That's Zeus. He thinks I'm talking to him when I do this. So adorable. Oh, when I got off the stream yesterday, he was like jonesing for attention. Anywho, hi, I'm a redhead rant. I don't know what's happening with my lighting. I'm a really bad YouTuber, clearly. It's only up from here, right? Like, let's look at the positive. Yes, I don't have makeup on today, guys, because it was a rough morning. Ugh. Just like, whatever. I'll talk about my physical ailments another time. But how are you guys? I have no idea if there's anybody here. I don't know how to track that. And there's like a delay. Thanks, Zeus. I really needed that, buddy. I don't know. Let's just pretend I'm live. Let's just assume I'm actually... Oh, yes! Okay. Hi, guys. I'm a crazy person. But you probably already knew that if you're following me. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm going to try and see if I can keep up with the chat today. I don't know if I will be able to, but we'll see because there's a delay. If, you know, like the thousands of people are going to watch this. But anyway, hi, guys. Zeus says hi. Let's get started. What do we want to talk about today? Ugh, to me, okay, guys, this is so depressing. For those of you who don't know, in Canada, the government can kill you if you want. If you're like, oh, I'm in pain. Okay, euthanasia. But the problem is they just recently changed that. So it removes the requirement for a person's natural death to be reasonably foreseeable in order to be eligible for MAID. Blah, 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 blah. So what does that mean? That means you can choose to die even if you don't have a problem that's going to end in your death. So if you're like in pain, or now it's like if you're homeless, basically, or poor, or now this was supposed to happen. Okay, so that's that. So now you could just like off yourself if you're in immense amount of pain. I'm not saying it's fun to live in pain. I know it's not fun to live in pain because I live in pain and have for like a year now. So yeah, it's not fun. But is death the option? No, it's not. There's always like another alternative. There's always another alternative, unless it's terminal. But that's what that thing did. That took away, you don't have to be terminal anymore. So when was that? I don't even know. Was it 2019? 2021. Okay, yeah. So it's just this, yeah, March 17th, 2021. They came out with this. And there's been tons of articles about, why am I sweating? It's not even hot in here. Okay. There's been tons of articles about poor people, mentally ill people, yeah, poor mentally ill people, homeless people, someone that was going to become homeless. That might have just been a ploy to try to get money. I don't know. But, because let's face it, they don't, like, you don't get enough money to live on. My mom's on disability. Like, you don't get enough at all. So, yeah, they already know that. But I guess the guy was gonna, like, lose his housing or something. But anyway, it's a sad story, of course. And, yeah, that shouldn't even get past, like, the first person to sign off on it. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, the first person's desk, it's like, oh, what do you want to offer yourself? Oh, I'm poor and can't afford housing. That's a problem in Canada. That's a huge problem. If people can't afford housing, maybe we need to look at that instead of just killing them. Like, when did that become the fucking solution to anything? Is just off yourself. Who fucking cares? Like, what the fuck? Like, on the one hand, this world makes no sense. This is how I know we're in ClownWorld, okay? Because on the one hand, they're very anti-suicide when it comes to the transgender community, and which I totally agree with. I don't think anybody should kill themselves. But now, on the other hand, they're very pro-suicide if the state's doing it, I guess. I think the whole thing's disgusting. And as soon as this came out, I said it. I said it. I am going to say that I said it, because I did. I said, it's not funny, but I laugh to avoid crying. It's not funny, but whatever. It is what it is. They're going to off people for being mentally ill. And I said that since the beginning. This is going to be used for people that are mentally ill because it is still an illness. And that's who it's going to be used for. And what do you know? That's what they want to do. It's freaking disgusting. So this is CAMH. What does that stand for? It's something mental health. Canadian Association for Mental Health. Anyway, they got like a huge thing downtown Toronto and everything. And initially, this MAID thing was going to be expanded in March of 2023 to include people that are mentally ill. Yeah. So if you're depressed, do you really want to live? Just, whatever. No, that's not the way we should be looking at it if people are mentally ill and they want to die. It's like, how can we make their life actually better so they don't feel that way? Like, that's terrible. But, I mean, I guess I'm crazy. So anyway, I guess CAMH had to do a press release for this. Or not press release, but this is on their website. This is ridiculous. Like, how is MAID different from suicide? This will be one of the key challenges. What do you mean? It's not. It's terrible. It's the same thing. There's a lot of disagreement amongst the experts on whether it's possible to distinguish between a person who is suicidal and one who is rationally requesting MAID due to their mental illness. Okay, well, here we go. People that are mentally ill have suicidal thoughts. Because they're mentally ill, they're sick, they need help. But now we're gonna treat that like, oh, this is ClownWorld. This hurts my head. This hurts my head. This is ClownWorld. I don't like it. I don't like thinking about these things because it's confusing. Oh, and here's the other great part. If a family member wants it, there's no obligation for the government to tell you at all. So parents, pay attention, okay? Parents who don't like paying attention to these fucking things, maybe you should start paying attention. Because this could happen to your kids. Right? It's absolutely disgusting. I'll have to... Where is that? They came out with a MAID thing for children, for, like, facts. Oh, where did I find that? Darn it. Okay, I'll have to post it later. But anyway, I'm not going to be on here a long time, guys. I didn't want to come on at all, to be honest with you. I'm just in a lot of pain, and I want to go take some of my weed. So, I apologize. I don't think there's thousands of people watching anyway. But, oh my goodness, I have a comment. Oh, CAMH. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, one of them's like down. I know the CAMH is like downtown. Well, whatever one is downtown Toronto. But yeah, like it's supposed to help people that are like mentally ill, like a drug addiction, like alcoholism, stuff like that. Should we just kill those people? Like, this is bonkers. Okay, so we're gonna do that for people that are mentally ill or have a lot of pain and just want to die. So let's kill those people. But you know what? The fucking junkies that live downtown Toronto and are just fucking up society, let's keep popping them full of Narcan. Let's do that. Yeah, so people that are on disability, I'm sorry, fuck you. You have to get out of your community housing because we're probably going to put a bunch of junkies in there. Because that's going to be next. I mean, they're fucking doing it in San Francisco. I'm sorry. So angry. Yeah, mate, it's ridiculous. It's so... sorry, guys. I gotta talk to Slip and see if he can help me, like, fix this. And, like, so I can actually get a chat. So I don't have to keep, like, looking over here like a loser. But... It's just, it makes me so sad. As someone that's, like, suffered with depression my entire fucking life, it makes me so sad to think that someone might think this is an option. Or they see, like, MAID is a thing that exists, and it's like, oh, so maybe suicide's not a bad thing. Like, no, we can't think that way. We gotta get people to think, like, hey, if I have suicide thoughts, don't call the government, okay? That's the last people you should call. Call your family. Call anybody, okay? Go to the library. Talk to the librarian. She's probably bored. Because who reads books these days? But just do anything. Like, it's not a good option. It's just not, guys. It's just not. It's sad. It's very sad. Like, that people feel like that's what they should do. It's kind of like, if you were, like, back when weed was illegal, if you were to condone weed, can you really say to your kid, okay, but you can't do hard drugs? Because it's like, can they really tell the difference? So, I mean, someone that's suffering from depression, can they really tell the difference between MAID and suicide? Is there is there a difference? Like, this is, oh my goodness, it's so frustrating. Oh, hi, people. I'm doing good. Thank you so much. Aw, you guys are so awesome. Lots of public housing for seniors has started letting in jobs. They do. Okay, so I used to live right downtown Toronto, close to, oh God, what was it? Sherbourne and Dundas. For anybody who knows that area, okay? It's east of the, why am I pointing? What is happening? It's east of the Eaton Center. So, close to where, oh fuck, what was that terrible strip club? Anyway, it's Fillmore's, I think it's called. Yeah, it's close to there. But anyway, which I think they're finally, so the government's been trying to close Fillmore's for years because it's a sketchy strip club. And I think there's prostitution out of there. But the one side is actually like more of a hostel type situation for people. And I feel really bad because there's a lot of people, I think, from overseas that come there and go to, I'm pretty sure it was Fillmore's. And they don't realize, like, that's about bad side of town, first of all. Second of all, it's like attached to a really sketchy strip club. Like, I've seen some messed up shit coming out of there. I've seen strippers that were like, I guess became prostitutes in the AM because they didn't get enough money. And they were like trying to proposition me on my way to work. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not interested. You can tell what they are because they have no pants. They have like underwear or hot pants and a winter coat because it's winter time. Like, that's how you tell what a hooker is or stripper or whatever. First time I was in Toronto alone, I got lost. Oh God, Lost Park. Wait, where's fucking Lost? I can't even remember now. What was oh geez, what was the one close to me? It doesn't matter. But anyway, yes, Sherbourne and Dundas, super sketchy. Not a good area. And yeah, they were putting because people, okay, so people that are on disability and people that are on like welfare or whatever. Welfare is supposed to be temporary, first of all. It's not supposed to be a permanent thing. It's supposed to be temporary. If you need like a helping hand to get you somewhere, like if you need help because your EI ran out, unemployment, and you need help or whatever, like it's not supposed to be a permanent thing. And then you're supposed to be able to move over to like disability if you're legit disabled, which my mom is and has been my entire fucking life. So I know what that looks like. She's not faking it, trust me. But I mean, so if you're like disabled or if you're like a single mom or whatever, because they get like some sort of, I don't know, welfare potentially. And it's like, yeah, I saw it all the time because you could tell the junkies and then the people that are like either like disabled, maybe they were vets. I don't even know who these people were, but you can tell they're like in a I don't know, wheelchair. Is that the word I'm looking for? Mobilized scooter, whatever. No, like an actual legit wheelchair. And they're all like kind of clustered around the porches on Sherbourne Street. Which is like, it's terrible. I don't think there's a good part of Sherbourne. Anybody that's not from Toronto, I think it's all shit. But, yeah. So you can tell, one side, $1 million houses, because it's Toronto. They're old houses, and they're fairly nice. Other side, crack houses, because that's what happens in community housing. It becomes a crack house. It's disgusting. They have what looks like cop cars that are from the Toronto community housing. What is it, THCC? Oh, I can't remember. Anyway, so they have actual, like, cop cars, like, security for community housing. So, like, what does that tell you? Like, what? Why? Anyway, I think people that are, like, disabled vets, like, people that have done their service, people that legit can't work, single moms, like, yeah, we should help these people. And they don't deserve to be put up in a room next to junkies. I'm sorry, they don't. They deserve better than that. I'm not saying we don't help junkies. I think people need help. It's a mental health problem, obviously, and it's causing, like, criminal problems. And just, it's ruining society. I don't know how this got on the topic of this, but this is where we are, folks. But yeah, so I'm new to this. I don't know how to... Oh, read this, please. What am I reading? I'm so confused. Yeah, anyway, sorry guys. I'm still new to this, obviously. This is like my second stream. But anywho, okay, yes. I have a lot of thoughts about the junkies and all that stuff because I've seen it firsthand. Um, like living downtown and like how it ruins the society. It does. And we need help. These people need help. I'm not saying they don't. I'm saying they need help. But this is not the help. This is not the help they need. What we're doing is clearly not working. All you stupid liberal communities, towns, like cities, like hellscapes, is it working? Are all your liberal ideas working? Are the needle exchange programs working? Are the free drugs working? Like, is anything with this fucking drug war working? Or maybe we should try something new, right? Maybe we should reopen the insane asylums that we closed down for no fucking reason. That's part of the reason that this is an epidemic. Like, anybody that knows, what is it called? Parkvale? It's not Crackdale? Because, yeah, they closed down the insane asylums, let them out, because they were going to do, like, I don't know, what do they call that? Not in-house, out? No, not out-house. They were going to do some sort of, like, help, but not inpatient, outpatient help. Which obviously never happened, or you can't enforce. Because there's some people, guys, that are just crazy. There really are. And anybody that says there isn't, just go to the inpatient ward on a hospital during the full moon. If you think there's no such thing as crazy people, okay? Thanks. Read to your viewers, please. Oh, what am I reading? MAID? M-A-I-D? Or your crazy name that I can't pronounce. I'm so bad with names. Oh my god. Okay, so I had no friends for a very long time when I was in school, so books were my friends. Surprising. So where was I going with this? Oh, right. So I'm terrible at names. So like when I'm reading a book, I'm not an insane person. I don't read out loud. I think a name's pronounced one way, and then if they ever make it to like a movie or a TV show, or I know someone else that's read the book, and then they say something to me, and I'm like, oh fuck, I've been pronouncing that all wrong in my head the entire time. It's terrible. But yeah, so I have a lot of thoughts. I watch a lot of whatchamacallit. Intervention. I love that show. No one's gonna convince me otherwise. I love it. I've always loved it. But yeah, there's a lot of people that need help, and we're not doing them any services by letting them create tent cities and giving them free drugs or giving them needles and encouraging that behavior. It's not helping. It used to be there's like you get help or you die, right? That's you get help or you die. Those are the things. Now we have like this middle thing where we get to like they live in like terrible, and they shouldn't even live there either because it's not safe for them. Like, God, it's frustrating. It's not safe for the women either that are out there on the streets. Like, so frustrating. But yeah, so they don't deserve that. And a lot of these places that do the needle exchanges, the best they can do is statistics of how many people didn't overdose. Like, as far as I know, they don't have statistics about people that get help. I just think we need to push that a bit more, maybe. Maybe we can, like, somehow help them, but it's like, if you look at any of these cities that have these needle exchanges, it's just disgusting. There's needles everywhere, and then they don't want you to know, like, how many needles are actually, like, being collected, because then they pay junkies, don't know this, they pay junkies to collect the needles, and then they give them other needles in exchange, and then the junkies can go and sell those needles to the like suburbanites that come down to that area to buy drugs and stuff. So it's like a whole industry that's been created. Like this whole like free needle thing is like created like a sub industry or whatever. I don't know. I'm talking with my hands so much. I'm not Italian. Oh, ayo. Oh wait. I don't know what's going on. Oh shit. I'm fucking shit up so bad. Okay. Oh my god, that light is so hot. What was I talking about? I was going off on junkies. That's right. I don't know. I feel bad for them, but it's like we can't... Feeling bad doesn't mean that families that go and visit downtown Toronto should deal with needles on the sidewalk. Or crackheads just like lingering places. Or insane people on the subway. I'm terrified to take the subway alone. Like, terrified. I haven't taken it in over a year. I don't want to do that. No way. Not without my fucking pepper spray. It broke off my keychain. What can I say? Oh, to my American friends. If you guys don't know, you're not allowed to do anything to defend yourself here in Canada. True story. So, you're not even allowed to use pepper spray against a human. Yeah. So, when I was living downtown in this lovely place, I felt very unsafe because it wasn't a good area. And needless to say, I didn't go out at night by myself. But even in the daytime, like, there's so many sketchy characters, and you can't trust crazy people. You can't trust crazy people, okay? I'm partially crazy. Maybe you shouldn't trust me. I don't know. But this is not a drink, by the way. I kind of want one now, but it's been a rough morning. I think I said that already. So, sorry guys, my hair is bugging me. I think part of the reason I'm sweating to death all the time is because I have so much bloody hair. And maybe I should just cut it all off. I'm joking. I would never cut it all off. Okay. I wish I could rewind this a few seconds so I would know what I was talking about. It was probably a lie. Okay, my mom used to say that growing up. If she couldn't remember, she's like, ah, must have been a lie. And then I said that to some people, and they don't know that expression, so I think it's weird to them. That's what shovels are for. What shovels? That's hilarious. Okay, I gotta figure this shit out. I gotta talk to Slip. Because I don't think he interrupts his own stream to do this. It's just, I'm pretty sure I have ADD, if that's a thing. I don't know if it is a thing. Excuse me. I had to burp. I'm sorry. I apologize, guys. I also need that thing where you can, like, push a button, and then it'll do that, whatever it is. Obviously not exactly like that. Because this is just my laptop and, like, my freaking webcam. That's what I'm doing right now. I will recommend this. This stuff, I think it's called 4C. I don't know if this is backwards or forwards or what. You can get it at, like, keto stores. 4C sugar-free energy rush. It's definitely cheaper than energy drinks. And it's pretty tasty, and it's kind of carbonated, so I like it. So, nowhere. But anyway, cheers, guys, with my water. I don't know. Someone once told me you're not supposed to cheers with a non-alcoholic beverage. I don't know if that's true. Tell me if it is, please. Oh, my cat is not interested. It's true. I used to sleep. He'll come bug me. Okay, so here's a problem I have, friends. This is retarded, but anyway, whatever. We're gonna talk about it. My one cat's super skinny. My other cat's really fat. Not to fat shame my cat, but he's super fat. He needs to lose weight because I'm worried about his health. So my skinny cat, I'm also worried about his health. I started giving him kitten food to try and fatten him up. And I had to put it somewhere the other cat can't reach it because he's fat, so he doesn't jump as high. But now he's figured it out. He's figured it out twice. I'm running out of high places to put the food. I don't know what to do. I guess I could, like, see, they're 10 years old. They can't do a new thing. Like, it's just dry food. It's always there. I don't know. I don't think you can teach an old cat new tricks. They do some tricks, actually, but they're asleep now. We'll do it another time. Someone once told me I shouldn't talk about my cats on my stream. So, I'm gonna shut up now. Sorry, talking makes me really thirsty. This thing is so sketchy. It misfires like every other time. Anywho, no idea what I was talking about. What do you guys want to talk about? Okay, I like this. Oh shit, what am I doing? Got so interested in the stream. Having another monitor might help you read the chat more easily. Thank you. That's such a good point. Put the food in narrow spaces fatty can't get into. Oh, I like that. That's a good idea. Cats are kind of odd. I don't know. What if you, like, somehow can, like it's fat and I don't know. Cats are weird. They can sneak into, like, the weirdest places. Okay. Yes, I agree. Putting in, as a cat owner, I don't mind you talking about your cats. Aw, cool. Okay, well, maybe I'll bring them on stream after the other one's sleeping, too. Sometimes I worry. I'm like, is there something wrong with them? They sleep all day. And then people are like, they're fucking cats. What did you expect? I wanted a lap cat. That's what I wanted. Okay. What else are we going to talk about, guys? Guys and gals. Okay, this is just depressing. It's just so depressing. I love that. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. I think that's how it goes. Oh, this is my website, guys. If you ever want to, like, buy offensive buttons. I don't know. That's my website. Okay. Oh my god, are people like... what a sad world. Oh yeah, I made a comment about anal sex and people got all bent out of fucking shape about it. Like, what? What world is this? I am a zealot, I guess. A Christian zealot, but what can you do? Yeah. What do I want to talk about? What do I want to talk about? What else is new, guys? What else is new? Cats are liquid. Cats are so liquid. That's a very good point. In a space as long as your whiskers. Oh, what? Is that true, friend? They won't trust Ukraine. Oh, God, are we going to talk about Ukraine? We can talk about Ukraine. Here's my thoughts on Ukraine. I don't care. I just want it to end. I just want it over. I never cared. I still don't care. It's not our war. We should not be there at all. No foreign affairs? No. It's kind of weird though, right? Like how this country that nobody could really find on a map and nobody gave a flying fuck about until like recently. And like forget about all the other wars that were going on and are going on now. Let's just forget that. Let's just focus on this one. It's like, why? Why does this one matter exactly? Oh, because that's where the elites and the politicians launder their money. Oh, that's why we care. God, I'm stupid. What was I thinking? I was thinking people actually cared about Ukraine and the people that are dying and have been dying for years in this civil war that nobody wants to talk about on the left, of course, because can't talk about that. The best thing about the Ukraine war, that's a weird way to phrase it. Okay, the one thing about the Ukraine war is now anybody who has a Ukraine flag in their bio, you know to just completely discount anything they're going to say. Just like, don't even care. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. If you have a Ukraine flag in your bio or on your car, oh my god, stop it. This would be the worst thing in 2023. A Ukraine face mask. That'd be the worst. Oh my god, I want to see it. I want to see it. Oh, I want to see it so bad. Okay, I don't. God, please don't bring back masks. I don't want to have to. I still have to mask at the fucking doctors. I'm so frustrated. I almost lost it on one of the technicians because I wanted to be like, oh, are we serious? Really? We're still doing this. We're still doing this. You guys, like, this is the other, okay. So retail workers, fucking dickheads lately. Which pisses me off because I was a retail worker for like fucking 10 years. So I went back to school. But anyway, other story. Retail workers have this weird sense of like entitlement these days since COVID. Same thing with like nurses. Obviously not all. Like, I feel like I shouldn't have to say that. And like technicians, and like worse than that is like the receptionists at doctors' offices. They've always been terrible, to be honest. I mean, I know they deal with a lot of bullshit, but can you just look at me and realize like I'm not part of the problem in the healthcare system? Like people that work in the healthcare system, they know what the problem is. I'm not it. Just say that. It has to do with like one family having like one health card and the entire family like using it, stuff like that, like healthcare fraud. But yeah. It's so retarded. Ukraine, no foreign entanglements since 2014. Yeah, fucking, ugh. Anyone who doesn't believe that the elites and the politicians are the elites. Let's just face it. They're one and the same. It's all like some disgusting cabal. I don't know if I should use that term, cabal. Oh my god, what, is it a kleptocracy? No. Oligarchy, kleptocracy, fuck, there was something in between that I wanted to call it. But yeah, it's and now they're basically just like scrambling for anything they can steal before ever the shit show happens. Like, I feel like it's inevitable. And I feel like money doesn't have a meaning anymore. Does anybody have that feeling? Because they just keep printing it and just adding zeros on digital money that they're sending to people like Ukraine or whatever, and they're just printing money endlessly and like, hey, let's do fucking CERB for people that don't fucking deserve it. Like, God, that was so frustrating. It still is. It's like, let's give CERB, and then The day the payment comes in, guess who's outside of the fucking Best Buy? Yeah, you're really hard up, eh? Yeah, they gave it to part-time retail workers that don't deserve it. Sorry, but you don't. If you work 5 hours a week, you didn't deserve $2,000 a month. For fuck's sakes. I didn't get that on EI. I got less money on EI, even though I paid into it forever. And I had like a job. Not that retail, but you know what I mean, guys. Come on, like a full-time job. Like they couldn't just cut my hours. And I paid a lot of fucking money for that fucking piece of paper that got me the job at the Bay Head office, okay? Paid a lot of money for that stupid piece of paper to get me out of the retail store. I worked my ass off for that stupid piece of paper. What's it doing now? I have no idea. Although I do think in like terms of marketing, my brain is still wired like that, unfortunately. I don't know, friends. What are we doing? Young doctors are dropping. Yeah! Okay, here's the other thing. When stupid people are just like, oh, you should trust the experts. It's like, yeah, but what about the experts that were silenced for 3 years? What about those experts? Like, oh, fuck them, right? Because they didn't follow the company line or whatever. Sometimes I feel like I roll my eyes so much that they're just going to stay back there and never come back. Fun fact. Oh gosh, I'm sweating buckets, guys. Maybe it's early menopause. I don't know. I just turned 40 last year. Yay, happy birthday to me. Not really. And my body started falling apart last year. Isn't that great? It's fantastic. You know what? I am grateful it took this long for it to happen. At least I didn't have whatever my ailments are at a young age. But yeah, it really fucking sucks. And I'm thinking about doing carnivore. At least for like a little bit. That's annoying. There we go. DonorBox for this. Oh man, it's not a sponsor. I wish they would sponsor me. Gas Gang, so good. I love it. When you're trying to numb pain, you kind of want the stuff with high THC, to be honest. And that's it. But if you buy it, I highly recommend going to the Gas Gang website. Because you can get like in bulk. That's what I have to do. Yeah, do I want to be a stoner? Pothead? Nope. That was not my goal. A year ago, I couldn't even smoke weed. It made me paranoid. A year ago, I took edibles and thought my cats were trying to kill me. Yeah. Now, I take like 500 milligrams at a time. I think I need to up it. And then I got this thing. It's pretty sweet. This is actually 2 grams of stuff. And I think it's $50. But again, you have to buy it in bulk. If anybody wants anything, you know what? No, I can't. I don't even know if I'm allowed, because I don't know if that's like allowed. I have no idea. It's not. You can't get it at the, what is it? OCS, Ontario Cannabis Company. Cannabis store. I'm retarded. Okay, so I'm not drinking, but I am smoking weed now, guys. For sure I am. But, yeah, I used to be, like, the kind of person that weed would make me super paranoid, and now, if I'm stressed, it calms me down. It's such a weird flip. It's so bizarre. I also used to be that person that's like, have you ever seen a $2 bill on weed from Half-Baked? That was funny. I was like the person who's like an experience. It's like, okay, I'm gonna smoke weed, and then I'll like watch this, or I'll do this. Like that was like my thing, and it was like so rare. And for a while, me and my boyfriend were like smoking weed and watching the Muppet Show. That was so much fun. I must have watched the Muppet Show as like when I was younger. I just don't remember it as clearly as he does. I guess he must have been more obsessed with it than I was. But, yeah, so what else? What else are we going to talk about? Do I have anything else that's interesting? I don't know, guys. I don't know how long I'm going to be on. I said it was going to be short, but then it's not short, so who knows what's happening? Oh, yeah, okay, let's talk about that. Okay, it's legal. Okay, cool. Thanks, friend. I need to figure out moderators and stuff. Also, guys, let me know, if this is a good time. I figured there's no other people, like, in the right sphere that's doing it at noon, so I wouldn't be taking anybody else's spot. Because I think, what is it? War Campaign goes on at 11, and then, yeah, I don't think anybody's on at noon. If someone is, I apologize. I'll change my slot. I'm not that attached to it. But let me know if it works. If it doesn't, sorry guys, I drink so much water in a day. It's ridiculous. Okay, let's see. What should we talk about? Not cats, that's boring. Oh, okay. I got a cricket machine, guys. So I can now do, like, cool... I can print out, like, vinyl and shit. And I can do... I need to get a fucking heat press so bad. But I can do, like, vinyl decals for your car. Why am I doing this? For your car, or for, like, I can do, like, nice ones. Like, printed, nice, like, different colors and stuff for, like, laptops or, hard hats or whatever, if you guys want that. So I'm like running out of energy like super fast, and I just realized I haven't, all I've eaten today is an apple. I've had a bunch of coffee. Oh, lordy. Okay. In closing, what do we want to talk about? Is one last thing. Oh yeah, Ukraine. So anything else I want to say about Ukraine? First of all, I didn't realize how short Putin was until recently. Because he does have a presence. Like, at least he has a presence. Unlike that fucking t-shirt wearing motherfucker Zelensky. He's not wearing high heels. Ugh. Can't stand that guy. I really don't like all of these young politicians that are running our lives into the ground. It's like, this is not what government is supposed to be. It's really not. I remember in college, first of all, I was 27 when I went to college. I was very old. And I remember humanities was my favorite fucking class because it was like philosophy and I loved it. And one of the things they taught us, like the very basics, is government. Like the basic different types of government and why government exists and why we need it in society and blah, 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 and all this shit. And I look around and I'm like, did everybody else just not get that class in college? Like, am I the only one that got it? Because I look around and I'm like, this is not normal. This is not the way it's supposed to be. Like, this can't be normal. This must be what it was like right before World War II. Like, that must have been what happened. Because, let's talk about the sexual revolution, guys. That fucking ruined society. Can we just say that? Is that okay to say now? Feminists? Like, I feel like feminists, you can make a dag flag window stickers. I gotta double check with Rage. I don't know if he has someone that has the ability to do that. I mean, I could do it for him. I don't know. Whatever. I'll figure something out. Because, yeah, that would be so cool. I want to make those so bad. The black and white stickers. I also want to do beer cozies for the summer. Because I think that'd be cool. You do, like, custom ones with people's names or whatever. And then on the other side, you do a dag flag. That'd be cool. I mean, it's his shit. I'm not going to, like, steal his stuff. I'm already making buttons. But so far, no one said anything about it and that it was bad. So I don't know. I feel good about it now. If he wants a cut of it, I've no issues, obviously. Or if I should just stop selling it. Stop selling it. Anywho. What else am I going to talk about? Oh, yeah, the sexual revolution ruined everything. I don't know a ton about the era before World War II because that documentary is really depressing and hard to get through. And I've heard people say things about empaths. I don't buy into that new age bullshit, but it really bothers me even watching horror movies. If it's one of those like horror porn, like torture porn, I can't do it. I can't, so the other thing is I'm really fascinated by true crime. Have been my entire life. I don't know why. So I know these things have happened to people. So I guess that's why I can't watch it. And I just, like, because I put myself, even in history class, when I used to learn about, like, the horrible ways people used to die back in the Middle Ages, I would, like, put myself in, like, their shoes. And I'm just like, oh my God, what did they go through before they died? I can't even imagine that. Dear God, I hope they didn't suffer. Who thinks like that? I feel like, that's weird. Like, Vlad the Impaler? Holy shit, that's fucked up, man. So fucked up. But I'm like, oh my God, that like hurts my insides to think of that. How do I do that to myself? I don't know. I like knowledge. I have no idea. I don't know where I'm going. Iron on patches. Yes, I want to make. Oh, I can't. I don't know how to do patches, guys. I can do, well, yeah, I gotta double check. I gotta see. I asked Derek, but he didn't get back to me. So, sorry guys, gotta stretch. Oh my God. Oh, yeah. That's my fucking life. Oh, no one cat's awake. Do I have like 700 chins? What is that? Ew. Get out of here. 700 chins? Okay. Yeah, the sexual revolution kind of like ruined society, in my opinion. I'm not gonna shit all over like the birth control pill and stuff like that. I just think we need to just put it out there, like, it's okay to wait. Like, can we just put that out there? And I'm not even saying marriage. Like, can we just say, like, it's okay to wait until you actually care about someone? What? Is that okay? Like, my entire life, I was just like, I'm just not gonna want to regret it, like all my girlfriends, so I'll just wait until I actually care about the person. And even if we, like, break up in a terrible way, I did care about them for that period of time, so I'm not gonna regret it, which is what happened. And for a period of time, I did hate them kind of a little bit, but whatever. I don't look back on that as like I look on that as like a fond memory. Not, and I don't know too many people that can say that, to be honest. And growing up, my mom is like super religious, so obviously wait till you're married. But I knew that's not realistic in this world. I was like, I'm just gonna wait till I'm like in love, and I'm not gonna regret it. And that was that. And I feel like, can't we just tell people that? Like, just like wait till you kind of care about someone, and you're not gonna regret it the next day. Like, it's insane. We need to be able to have that conversation. And like, young women, like, don't need to go and sleep around. I'm sorry. Like, it's not empowering. I know the TV tells you it is. It's not. It's depressing as fuck. It's not good. I don't think it's good for men either. I really don't. Because where does that leave you? Like, what, 50 and single? No offense, but I mean, like, people that sleep around, it's obviously different if you've had failed relationships and marriages. But I mean, people that sleep around never settle down. It's like, how is your life? That sounds so sad. I don't know. That's just my opinion. What are you guys talking about? Yeah. I was just saying, like, it just bothers me, like, when I learn about, like, people being tortured and stuff, even, like, in history classes. It's just, like, ugh, cringy to me, that people had to go through that. God, what was the last few minutes of their life like? Oh, like, the people that had, like, the rat put their chest. Oh, my God. Ugh. Does anybody know about that? Yeah, of course, you guys are smart. When they would put, like, a rat on someone's chest and then, like, a box and then, like, the heat or whatever. Doing weird pointing things. And then the rat would eat through them. I don't know if it's probably not their chest. Maybe it was their stomach, I guess. I don't know. Terrible shit, man. Lots of terrible shit has happened in the world. Okay, that's done. Done my sparkling water. Now just normal water. Okay. What else? What else? What else? Hi, Kit Kat. I just wish people would just, like, wait until they don't regret it. That's, like, part of the problem with this whole, like, fucking Roe v. Wade thing. Like, people are so stupid and indoctrinated. I feel really bad for the younger generation. Both men and women. I feel bad. They both, like, obviously they have different issues. I mean, being a young white boy at this period of time would be fucking terrible. Because you're, like, the worst person in the world. Then again, you know what, though? You could put on a fucking dress. Ugh. Okay, sorry, white men, you're no longer the most oppressed. It's back to women. I have sweatpants on. Whatever. Yeah, no, if you, white man, if you feel oppressed, just put on a dress, and then bingo bango, done. I don't know. Then you are, like, the most important person, and the most protected in society, right? I feel like that might be why some of them are doing it. I mean, it's ridiculous. Like, that one with the fucking giant tits, like the ZZ. People are arguing with me on Twitter about it, okay? People are arguing with me about that person teaching children. Like, oh, but what are they teaching? Does it fucking matter what they're teaching? They are teaching children. Full stop. It's like those that okay, let's go find a fucking photo of this stupid idiot. Where was it, friends? Where was it? I went to the freaking protest. Teacher with the here we go. Daily Mail. Come on, show me a picture. I'm sorry, guys. I still can't not laugh at it. It's hilarious. Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't even know. Am I still alive? What is happening? I have no idea. Oh, Lordy. I think I'm live. What is happening, friends? Let me see if I can refresh this on here. You'd swear I was a boomer. I'm not even Gen X. Yeah, Gen X. I'm not even Gen X, guys. But you'd swear I was a boomer. Okay, I think it's working. Oh no, MAID activity. Oh, yes! The MAID activity book for kids. Oh my god, can I find that? I forgot about that. Thank you, friends. Holy shit, is this the actual PDF? Oh my god. I've never actually seen this, friends. Oh, okay, let's download this shit. Yeah, my computer's a mess. So much shit. Dude, what? Okay, should I read this, guys? My screen's frozen? Ah, shit. That's ridiculous. I need a new computer, friends. Should I go back to this? Is it because of that? I don't know. Is this any better? Fuck my life. Okay, I'm gonna keep talking, in case there's anybody here this is somehow working, potentially. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with my fucking computer. This is ridiculous. Hey, good morning, Trucker Rob. How's it going, friends? See, okay, I feel bad reading out people's names, because some of you guys, I can't read your fucking names. I can't pronounce it, and then I feel like, okay, well, if I can't, maybe I'll just try. I'll just try to pronounce it, whatever. Let's read all the chats, friends. Okay. What is that part of someone? I can't pronounce that. Frozen Cam can hear you. Good morning. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, we're doing this. Sorry, guys. I get distracted. Okay, use this book if you... Okay. This book was created for young people like you. Let's get rid of this stupid thing here. Before you start, check out My Life, Their Illness. What? Oh my god, this is so messed up. The term MAID is short for Medical Assistance in Dying. The word medical means the science of medicine, and assistance means help. So MAID means that medicine is used to help someone with their death. Oh, dear Lord. I've gone full retard in this country. Oh my god, this is so messed up. A doctor or nurse practitioner, a nurse with special training, Uses medicines to stop the person's body from working. When their body stops working, the person dies. What happens to their soul? Does that get discussed anywhere here? Or, no, who cares about that? Okay, cool. This is done in a way that does not hurt the person. The medicines help them feel comfortable and peaceful. A person has to ask for MAID and then go through a bunch of steps before it can happen. The steps are... What did I do? The steps are described below in this book. Oh my god, do you guys remember fucking reading out loud in school and how much you hated it? I hated it. Oh my god. And you're like... And then you start like reading ahead because you're trying to see how many students are ahead of you. So you're trying to like read your part so you don't fuck it up when they call on you. Another issue I had being a weird drama kid was trying to read Shakespeare the way it's meant to be read in English class. Because that makes you seem like a weirdo. But when you don't read it properly, it's retarded. I digress. Okay. Who can have MAID? 16 years... Wait, was that 18 years old? Why does that look like that was changed recently? Yeah, how long it's sold. 18! Jeez Louise, could you imagine if you had an 18-year-old kid that was, like, suffering with depression? I mean, it's not... Okay, sorry, guys. It's not legal yet to kill yourself if you have depression, okay? Oh, and then the part where it's like you have to ask for MAID, what about the veterans that are being offered it? Or the disabled people that are being offered it? It's like, you want to walk up the stairs? Have you tried dying instead? Or, oh wait, you went and fought for your country and now the country's turned their back on you? You know what? You should try dying. That works for us, right? That works for this fucked up country we're in right now. Makes me so sad. Okay. I digress. Do I want to... Oh god, this is so sad! Do I want to read this? It's so depressing. The souls are used to feed the bugs. Oh, lordy. It's so messed up. Well, and I mean, here's... Okay. Oh, buddy. Here's a really dark thought. Did I forget? I didn't even click... I'm so stupid. Friends, I'm so stupid. I did not click over when I was... Ah! Okay, now I think it's working with my fucking thing. Oh my god, that's hilarious. I purposely did this so I could show you guys. Okay, whatever. Oh my god. This makes me so sad. Okay, then they go into, like, the wonderful injections. Like, oh my god. It's like people complain about the lethal injection for actual criminals and, like, pieces of shit that deserve to die. But these people don't deserve to die. Like, oh my god, is it because of me? That is not a thought to put in the mind of a child. Oh my god. Why do they want to die? Why would they leave me / us? It is natural to have feelings and questions like this. People are not choosing me because they want to die and leave their families. They would rather keep living, be healthy, blah, 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 blah. This illness makes it very... Yeah, fucking life is hard, man. Life sucks. Life is hard. Emotionally, physically, it's hard. That doesn't mean you should off yourself. Oh my god. It doesn't mean the government should do it. And like, okay, here's a really dark thought. Here's a really dark thought. What happens with the bodies of people that don't have anybody? I mean, how long until... This is really dark. How long until homeless people or junkies are like scooped up and offered this? I don't know if that's going to happen. Probably not, because I think like the elites like the degradation that's happening and like the destruction of the cities and the fucking hellscapes they've created. I mean, that's the only conclusion I can come to since this is what's happening. They must love it. Like, John Tory, what the fuck are you doing? Like, it's kind of a problem. Can we just make everywhere Florida? Can I just say that? Can we just make everywhere Florida? Like, just everywhere in the world. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know, man. I used to think, this is also dark, I used to think with, like, abortions, like, it was okay to use the bodies, like, for stem cell research, because the bodies are dead anyway. Not knowing that was like a cottage industry, like a side industry that was actually happening. And they were encouraging women to get abortions. Because abortions are, so for those of you who don't know, there's a really sad book about a woman, I can't remember her name, that worked, and she was like really high up in the Planned Parenthood. So she wrote a book, and after reading it, and it's really dark and hard to listen to. But, because they go into detail about abortions and stuff. And basically abortions are like the high ticket item at Planned Parenthood. So they encourage people to offer that, because that is the most expensive thing you can get there. So to say that they don't, and they offer like breast exams, whatever bullshit they try to say, whatever. The majority of their shit is like they're killing babies. There's no way to sugarcoat it. That's what they're doing. So I didn't realize that was happening, and it's like it's really dark. I mean, the women I feel really bad for. This is another part of like the sexual revolution that's so fucked up, is like the whole abortion thing and free love and all this. It's very dark, and I'm not gonna like say it's like Satanism and all that crap, but it's dark. It's not good to kill babies. That's a bad place for society to be in. And I used to say this years ago, like, I kind of understand the Middle East hating us, like, if we're killing our children. Like, could you imagine people from a couple hundred years ago coming to the present day and seeing, like, the abortion industry? And, like, oh, that's just something we do in this society. When kids are inconvenient, we just kill them, you know? I don't know. That's really dark. But yeah, I didn't realize like there was also a side thing. So also the undercover footage about talking about the body parts and stuff of babies. Yeah. Also that movie I watched with Dean Cain about, what was his name? Kermit Gosselin, I think. What was it? Gosnell. Yeah, it's a dark movie, and they kind of, a lot of it is kind of like implied. So like, but still, it's dark. But it's a terrible place. And I don't blame the women. The crazy ones I do. Like the crazy purple-haired, blue-haired feminists that are like screaming at the top of their lungs like to kill babies. Yeah, they're fucked. They might be possessed. If anybody in society was possessed, it would be those bitches. Okay, and I would look it up. I think when I tried to look up shit because it wasn't prepared, my computer's garbage because it's years old, so I'm not going to try and look it up. Next time I'll be prepared, guys. I'll have more tabs open and more shit to talk about. Which I guess I'll do tomorrow at 12, because why not? Oh my god, it's already been an hour. Holy shit. Hi to everybody, and thank you to everybody that's here. I appreciate you guys. I love having conversations. That's why I'm continuing to do this, even though, like, a lot of people probably think I'm crazy. I like having conversations with like-minded, with not even like, but just people that are insane. I like having conversations with people that are not batshit crazy. And that's you guys. Unless some crazy person got in here somehow. But yeah. No idea where I was going. Something about abortion. Something about society. It's just like, look, like the sexual, not even just the feminism, like the whole LGBTQ. And I know it's not all those people, obviously. Same thing with the feminist movement. It wasn't all of them. But it's like, these certain actors, these certain people are taking whatever the movement is and just fucking going with it. Because it's a progressive thing, guys. Like, you guys know. But it's like a progressive thing that happens. Once you have an entity that exists, like, you know, BLM, you have to keep finding victims and perpetrators. You have to keep finding that. Or the fucking cash cow, whatever, money train, it dries up. So they will forever keep pushing it. Same thing with the drag queens. Same thing with all of this. You know what? I never had a problem with drag queens up until recently. Which is probably the same thing with most people. And I don't even know if I would now. But now it just seems so dark and like, ugh. And I've seen so many like if you guys saw any of that footage from that Christmas one, it was gross. Like, I'm a grown adult. I've been to a strip club. I've been to gay clubs. I don't think there was any drag queens when I was there. There was, like, bearded women, bearded men. Bearded women. What am I talking about? Bearded women. But, I mean, I never felt like, ugh, gross, until I saw that freaking footage from the Christmas one. Oh, lordy. I think it's the one that Ron DeSantis is actually, like, charging or whatever. I gotta look into that more. Now that I'm gonna do this, like, full-time, guys, because I got nothing else to do. And, I think now I have the balls to do it, probably. I think. Maybe. I don't know. I was kind of nervous. today again because I don't. What the? Why? Why? It's so silly. It's so silly. But and I appreciate you guys watching. Otherwise, I would just be talking to my cat. I mean, he probably thinks I'm talking to him anyway. He definitely does. But this thing is so awesome. I love it. Gas gang. I think I left a review for that, but I was like, hey, if you guys are looking for people to promote your shit. But I highly doubt, being a cannabis company, that they would support anything I'm doing. Yeah, I don't like being a pothead or someone that, like, wake and bake. Like, I hate that expression because it's not something I want to do. It's just something that, like, I don't want to actually get hard drugs, guys. Like, I don't have any desire to go on any sort of, like, painkillers. I actually want to, like, just get better, so I don't even need this. Like, this I want to get rid of. I don't want to do this anymore. But until that day, I'm still doing it. But yeah, I remember I had a friend at work, and we were out for a smoke, and we were talking about wake and bake, and she was so adorable. She had never heard the expression before. And she's like, oh, okay. She's like, well, what's it called when someone, like, wakes up and, like, takes a shot or drinks? And I'm like, that's called alcoholism. That was kind of funny. And I used to say to people, like, potheads, and, like, because you see people, like, at the bus stop smoking weed, like, light up. It's like, dude, really? Really? You can't wait till you get home to, like, light up a joint. But now that I'm using it for pain, I kind of understand where they were at, if that's why they were doing it. Judging the way they looked, I don't think that's why. I think they were just stoners, which is so mean. They were like the kind of people, like, you see going down to 420 and trashing Toronto every year. I was in Toronto one of those years. And I did love the people that went and trolled them to say, hey, why are you celebrating Hitler's birthday? And then all the stoners on 420 were like, what? Because, yes, it's also for Hitler's birthday. Oh, man, I hope someone does that this year. That'd be so funny. Fuck, I want to do it. I want to go troll some stupid stoners. Yeah, no, I don't like being a stoner, but I guess I kind of am. I don't know, man. Out of necessity, I suppose. I don't know how long I'm going to do this. Should I continue? I mean, there's a couple people here, I think, guys. I enjoy you guys. Most likely happy. Oh, God. So the one thing that people are worried about that I'm not worried about is the fake womb shit. I don't think technology will ever be that way. I don't think God will allow it. It'll never. The fake womb's never going to happen. You're never going to get rid of one. What am I saying? Whammon? You're never going to get rid of whammon. Okay, guys? No, you're never going to get rid of women. So this whole, like, either, like, implanting a uterus into, like, a man or, like, the fake uterus thing, it's never going to happen. I'm not even worried about it. I'm not, because it's never going to happen. God's not going to allow it. And I don't think technology's there, and I don't think it ever will be. I think that's foolish to think we could play God. We can't. Like, that's idiotic. You're not going to be able to grow a baby. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. Maybe you could grow, like, a retarded creature of some sort. That's like... Was it Sloth from Goonies? Oof. Maybe you could do that. No, I don't even think you could do that, to be honest. I don't trust it. And, like, I mean, where's, like, the moral repercussions of that? Scary. I don't think it's gonna happen. But we have enough problems to worry about, guys. There's so many things going on. We don't need to worry about fake wombs. So many other problems. Like, women just being erased from history is really annoying. Or, from society, not history. What am I talking about? From society. And I'm not a feminist, and you guys know that. I have no love for feminism. But lately, they've been, like, going against the T's. Not all, but the ones that are, like, invading our spaces. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. They should not be in our spaces. That's unsafe. Completely unsafe. Driving and listening. Cool, James. Awesome. There's not much to look at today, to be honest. I didn't put makeup on. I'm having a weird reaction, guys, so I think this is part of, like, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay, here's the thing. I know for sure I have degenerative disc disease in some of my discs? C4, C5, I don't know, whatever. So I know I have that, because I got x-rays and MRI, blah, blah, blah. So that's a problem. I recently got a blood test, and now I have to go see a rheumatologist, because my doctor's pretty sure I have rheumatoid arthritis in combination with that. So, I'm just in general pain all the time, and it sucks, and I hate it, and I don't want to live like that anymore. So, weed. It's basically where I'm at. So I'm having like a really weird reaction. And I've had it before in my life. It's like a weird rash above my eye, on my eyelid, and it looks like, ugh, gross. Luckily the glasses kind of covered up. But yeah, so I'm thinking, I'm paying more attention to these things. I reached out to Morgan because I know she had like some crazy issues, and she said, she mentioned the carnivore diet. I'm stuttering. I need to calm down. Water. And then I saw Jordan Peterson's daughter too. Talk about it. And then of course like Matt, and who else is doing the diet? Fucking everybody's doing the diet. I did keto for a while and I liked it. But I noticed like this year I've been having like smoothies every day for breakfast. Not today. Today I'm gonna try to just eating meat and see what happens. But I've been eating a lot of sugar recently because, you know, Christmas and stuff, and I made shortbreads. But I know, and thinking back through history, I used to get this weird shit on my eyelid, usually around Christmas time. So I'm like, oh, maybe the two's connected. Maybe it's sugar. I don't know what my problem is, to be honest, guys. I'm just done living in pain. And if having to, like, fork down a bunch of meat every day means I can, like, do stuff, fuck it. Goodbye chocolate. Goodbye everything. I'm done. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. God, giving up coffee is going to be hard if I have to. Sorry if anybody's listening and not watching. I'm vaping. I don't like silences. That's why I ramble. I'm weird like that. Because I got the silent treatment for several years now, I just can't handle silences. I hate that. Men out there, do not give your girlfriend or wife a silent treatment. That is the worst shit you could do. And that's why she comes around and bugs you. Because she's worried about the fucking silent treatment. Nobody likes it. It's disrespectful. Just have a fight like an adult. Okay? Get it out of there. Just have the argument. Hash it out. Get over it. Don't, fucking silent treatment's the worst. I can't handle that shit. I hate it. Or just say, hey, I'm not feeling good today. I feel like an asshole. I'm just going to be quiet and in my shell. And then the person you're with is like, oh, okay, now I get it. I'll stop asking if you're okay. And assuming it's something I did, because you're not actually telling me if it is or not. Fucking sorry, the silent treatment's the worst. Oh, narcissists are so much fun. Not now, obviously. Not now. Previously, like, ugh. Can't handle that. One day I'll talk about that, maybe. My, insane relationship. Yeah. It was bad. No, like, physical stuff. Like, not even. I had to leave because I was like, I might kill him. Like, for real. Like, alcoholics aren't really dangerous, to be honest, when they're trashed. They can't really do much if they've been drinking for 2 weeks straight. Can barely walk. It's just like, oh, fall over. Not like I would want to do that, of course, but I just had to leave. So I didn't. Wait, what? I could barely grow a plant. First time Sigma, not my. I don't even understand. I am so confused, so out of the loop. Oh, lordy. Okay. I don't remember what we were talking about, friends. I apologize for these frequent, not distractions. What are they? Going out on the field? I don't know. I have no idea what I'm talking about. But I think I should go get food, guys. Oh, I was talking about the carnivore diet. Yeah. So yeah, if carnivore can help me like not be in pain, because this is my life right now, okay? And keep in mind, okay, so I used to get my arm pulled out of a socket when I was a kid from my parents, by accident, of course. My mom cried the first time she did it. But I've never, like, broken a bone, so keep that in mind. I've been pretty much just, like, stuck in my chair, and, like, to go and do things, I have to be on a lot of, like, cannabis and, like, gabapentin and stuff, and, like, Advil or whatever. And, yeah, so to go and do things, I have to be on a lot of medication. It's not fun. And then my ability, so people are like, oh, have you tried exercising? Have you tried yoga? Okay, this is my day today. I washed my hair. Full stop. That's it. That is the limit of what I can do today, to be honest. Like, wearing a bra is painful. I don't want to be doing it. I want to, like, just take my weed and just relax, because it's not fun. I'm not like trying to have a pity party, guys. It's just like, this is what I'm dealing with, and when I complain about it, and when I'm like kind of AWOL sometimes, it's not because I want to be, it's just sometimes it's a lot to deal with. And so I've never broken a bone or anything like that, so this has been one fucking shit show of a year for me, dealing with this and the constant pain. So yeah, so I did laundry, or not laundry, sorry, today I did my hair. I will be broken for today, probably for tomorrow too. I won't be able to move from my chair. This is my couch, I'll probably move over there. And yeah, so that's that. And for a couple of days I was fucked up because I did laundry. I did like 4 loads of laundry, and that was really bad, having to bend over and stuff. It's just like I guess the best way to explain it is like, you know when you're like really sick, like you have the flu real bad and your entire body just hurts and you can't even explain it. It's just like this awful pain. That's what it's like. That's the best way to explain it, because it's not specifically like bones or joints or muscles. I can't put a name on it. It is. So, anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna like, okay, make your bed. Love it. I kind of like Jordan Peterson. Some of the stuff I do like that he says. But yeah, so, anyway, so because of all those issues I have with the constant pain and shit, and then sometimes because of the nerve, I have a nerve pinched, with the degenerative disc disease. I have this, like, super fun nerve that goes to both my arms. And then sometimes that, because the cartilage is disappearing, will just freeze, and then I can't even use my arms. So that's a fun thing I'm dealing with. Oh my god, you gotta laugh or you're gonna cry, friends. That's my logic. You gotta laugh or you're gonna cry. And instead of being sad, I try to be mad. That's a preferable emotion for me, personally. Which is why I rant, and I'm angry, I guess. I don't know, man. The red hair's a warning. People should take that warning. God knew I needed a warning label. I love that quote. I just discovered it this year. How is that possible? I used to get teased so hard for my hair. Like, to the point that I was crying in grade school. Because my favorite color was pink, and all the kids would tell me, like, your hair clashes with your clothes. So I'd be like all sad about it, and it's like, fuck out of here. What do you mean? Like, I'll talk about it one day, like bullying and shit. I went through a lot of bullying, and obviously it made me who I am now, which is why, holy fuck, when the left tries to insult me, oh my god, sweetheart, it's so funny. You have no idea what I've been through. You have no idea, like, the pain. That just made me stronger. I don't know. But, no, I mean, who said I love you, James? Oh, I love you too, thank you. You have no idea, like, left people, what I went through. So, no, just that, and, so yeah, so being a ginger growing up, and having no friends for several years in grade school, and then being a goth in high school, and that shenanigans, and then, like, I even dyed my hair black at one point. How crazy is that? And then being a conservative, or just being a woman, first of all, being a woman dating online, okay? Then being a conservative woman dating online. Like, oh my god, I used to post some of the comments I used to get on my Instagram. Shit, they were fucked up. I gotta see if I can find them, because some of them are pretty funny. But yeah, it's like, the left tries to like, especially when they resort to, like, insulting your appearance, because it's like, you can look at not any leftist, obviously, there are attractive ones, but you can look at, like, a group of leftists, group of, like, people on the right, and you're like, really? Really? I mean, I can't talk today, like, for fuck's sakes, my face is fucked up, but who cares? It is what it is. I was like, oh, God, it sucks, I hate this fucking, whatever it is, autoimmune disease, and then, oh yeah, my arm problem. It's weird. It's just weird being like, I just turned 40 in September. It's a weird thing to deal with. That was weird. Not being able to move and, like, to just be in constant pain. It's a very weird thing to deal with, and I'm not used to it. So I'm sorry, and I'm sorry to all the people that have dealt with it, and I did not fully understand. Like my mom. My mom's dealt with pain her entire life, and I did not fully understand what it was like. And no wonder she used to sleep all the time. But, whatever. I have no weed. I'm gonna take some pills. See, here's the other thing for people who don't know about trying to self-medicate with weed. It takes, like, approximately 3.5 hours for it to kick in. The stuff I take, which is Rick Simpson oil. This is the best. I've had it, like, guys, like, the amount of money I have to spend on this shit is stupid. Not now, because I've figured out which ones are good. This is called Cancer My Ass, and it's by Elevated Wellness. It will not cure cancer. But I think that's the whole Rick Simpson thing, whatever. That stuff's good. It's 500 milligrams a capsule. I usually take half. But it takes approximately 3.5 hours for it to kick in. So I'm usually like waiting and I'm just like, fuck's sakes, should I take more? And then it's like, well, no, because then when I take that, that's another 3.5 hours. So it's like it just never ends, guys. Oh my god, there's still 3 people. 3 people here. Hi, guys. Again, I don't like silences. I'm really weird. But you guys probably know that because you're watching. You guys know I'm weird. Probably can't change that. That's probably like in my bones at this point, being weird. Like, I wouldn't know how to be normal. What is normal? Dude, if Drag Queen Story Hour and fucking drag shows for kids is normal, sign me up for crazy. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. I wonder how long until we can't even talk about anything in Canada with all those stupid rules that are coming. God, I can't even remember the bills. I'm sorry. I am so bad with Canadian politics, friends. I'm going to get better now that I'm going to do a 12 o'clock stream. I'm going to actually put effort. I mean, I've been putting a lot of effort into my memes and TikTok, which was pointless because I keep getting banned. I think I've lost like 3 personal accounts and 1 business account on TikTok. And and my phone is banned. So I have my old phone that I'm using. I'm afraid to even log in on my current phone because I'm afraid it might just shut down my account. Also, I think I got banned from like some Telegram chats today for forwarding my YouTube. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't know I'm not allowed to do that. I didn't like forward my website or anything. It's just my YouTube channel. I didn't know that was not allowed. So I apologize. I didn't mean to fuck up your chat. While we're on it, stop posting stupid Stop posting stupid shit in my chat if you don't want to have a discussion about it, okay? If you just come in and just post like a bunch of like Nazi bullshit, fuck off. If you come in and you want to have a discussion, because there are people that are having discussions about whatever, I don't care. I had to kick out 2 people because, my boyfriend did. I think I was probably sleeping. Because it's like, it's not productive. If you're gonna come in and just like post a bunch of like dumb, memes are funny. I don't give a fuck about memes. We're just gonna post a whole bunch of like links, like 10 in a row, and then just bail and not discuss anything. That's not cool, man. Do that in your own chat. Don't fuck up my chat. I'm trying to bring in not normies, because fuck normies. I'm trying to bring in people that are like kind of like freedom-minded from like TikTok and shit. I'm trying to bring them in, and if they come in and see that shit and no discussion, they're gonna be the one on the right or retarded. And we're not all retarded. Okay? Also, eventually some of that stuff's going to be illegal in Canada. Or no, it is. Fuck, it is illegal to talk about. Oh my god, and I have such a funny meme I want to release. It's so hard to walk that line, friends. Like, obviously I don't want to get banned, but I want to be honest. How do you walk that line? I guess, like, you do what we try to do. You couch it in innuendos and different speech. Do I look like I have a bum chin? I wish I did. Yeah, it's, I hate that. I hate having to watch what I say, but I'm on YouTube. So, unfortunately, friends, I have to. If you want to see stuff that's not censored, you can go to Telegram. So, here's the thing I do like about Telegram, okay? If I have stuff that's really offensive, I will post it to Telegram, knowing, maybe I shouldn't let the secret out. Knowing stupid people from the left are going to see it and then repost it. So then if it gets banned, it's their shit, not mine. So here's a tip, friends. Post it to your Telegram. And if there's any like normies or like leftists following you, like stalking you, like I have apparently, they'll repost that shit. So you don't even have to. They'll repost it to normal stuff. People like, will like comment or duet my TikToks. I don't even pay attention. I have no idea. Like, sometimes I'll look for it and I'm like, holy shit. Not like I'm popular, guys. Don't get me confused. I'm not. But I did have 5,000 followers on TikTok at one point. That was kind of cool. So, I mean, I'm not like trying to like gain. I mean, I am trying to gain followers. I'm not trying to win like a popularity contest. I mean, if I was, I'd be doing a lot, like, racier things, that's for sure, on TikTok. Some of that stuff. Some of the stuff, even from, okay, I'm preaching. I'm preaching. People can do what they want, I guess. I don't like it when they use sex to sell stuff too much. It's a bit much. What shows do you guys watch? I like watching, obviously, our Diagolon stuff. And then I like watching Tim Pool up until, okay, guys, comment below the Tim Pool situation with Ye. Ah, God, it's so, like, I kind of understand where he's coming from, because it's like, you kind of have to follow the rules on YouTube. But at the same time, the rest of the week, he just had on a whole bunch of Jewish people. And I felt like he was trying to, like, run cover. It was very weird. I don't know if that's what actually happened, but it does kind of seem like that to me. Like he was trying to run cover. It seems like anybody that had Kanye on did that immediately after. I guess they're trying, like, it's hard for me to say. Like, they're trying to feed their families and shit. Right? I don't know. I'm of two minds. Which is why I have my Telegram and I can, like, say what I want there. But, yeah, I think I will post that meme. Because you know what? If someone shares it, it's going to be someone on the left and they'll just get banned for it. Not me. I am sorry. Hitler memes are funny. There, I said it. They're funny. I like Hitler kittens. They're adorable. Sorry. I'm not sorry. They're so cute. They're like little mustachios. I have a little mustachio cat. He's black with white. So cute. But I don't... Oh my goodness. So, holy smokes. What's happening? What's happening? Doing a show with a beard. C11 and C36. Cool. Thank you. I don't know what that means, do my show with a beard. Oh, like I should put on a beard? Do you guys remember Based Cigarette Man? Or whatever his name was? I forget what we ended up on. But he was the guy that had, or Based Pan Man, or whatever we called him. I don't know what happened to that guy. Does anybody know? That was such a cool video. He didn't even throw it. That was so cool. Okay, I gotta find all these, like, old memes and start, like, reposting them. Because they make me happy. We should all do that. We should all, like, focus on things that make us happy because this new year's gonna fucking blow. I just know it. You know what? Starting in 2020, I was like, dude, there is nothing to say 2021 is gonna be any better. And I think I was still working at that time. So I was working with a bunch of, like, left-wing people. And they were all like, oh, I can't wait for this year to be gone, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you guys are fucking retarded. Like, what magical thing happens at midnight that makes all of these evil policies go away? Right? Nothing. Same thing like this year. I don't want to play with my hair so much. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so I didn't have any anticipation that that was going to happen this year. That we were going to have, apparently, okay, there's a whole bunch of places in Canada where people went to go, like, look for fireworks, and, like, the cities didn't even deliver. Like, how are we a real country? My boyfriend's been saying that since I met him. He's like, we're not a real country. And I used to get offended, because I wasn't quite as black-pilled at the time. It's all his fault. It's all his fault. I'm joking, of course. I'm joking. I'm probably making him worse, to be honest. But, how do is there a way I can do, what did just happen there? Is there a way I can do something with a chat? Or no? No, I can't. Cancel. That'd be cool if I could. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Fuck it, we're doing it live! Oh, man, my voice is going. That last puff. Okay, I guess, you know what? We'll call it a thing at 1:30. We'll do an hour and a half. I think that's good. I'm not as brave and, focused, yeah, as, like, Derek, Rage, and Slip, and Trev, and all the other people I can't think of right now. They're very focused, and, like, they have plans, and they have, like, a little ticker going across. I'm like, shit, cool stuff. I'm so... Oh, it's so funny. Okay, yes, we're gonna go soon. So, in conclusion, I don't know, follow me on Telegram. What do you guys want to talk about tomorrow? If you have any advice of how to make this better with spending no money, please tell me. Because I have no money to invest right now in anything. So yeah, if I can make this better in some way. Yeah, I think, you know what, tomorrow, friends, I'm going to do a script. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a script tonight, this afternoon. So I know what I'm going to talk about tomorrow. Yeah. I think I'm going to do that. Okay. I think I'm going to go, guys. It's time for me to go get some food and to find my RSO that I just put somewhere. I appreciate all of you guys. I'm going to do better next time. Thanks for everybody that stuck around. James, oh my god. Thanks for all your comments. I love all you guys and gals, whatever. You guys, yeah, so follow me on Telegram, all the things. If you want buttons, magentazoo.com. Yeah, eventually I gotta start listing vinyl. I'm gonna do that today, tomorrow. I'm gonna do that this week, guys. I'm gonna start listing. Tell me what you want, because I gotta get, you can buy like SVG files from Etsy. So I can just use it like super. I don't have anything with like Photoshop, any of that shit. It's so expensive per month. It's retarded. I don't have any of that stuff. So I need to get the SVG files. So if you guys see anything cool on Etsy that you think people want, let me know. Because it's pointless to make shit that nobody wants, right? Like, I live to create. I don't know. I like making things. I mean, I love the marketing part. Don't get me wrong. That's my favorite part. I don't know why, guys. I don't know why. My dream in life used to be a marketer for Ubisoft. That was my dream when I was in college. Yeah. A marketer slash, kind of graphic designer. Not really, because that job's kind of like gone now. Now that, there's so many people that can do it. I mean, not as good. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm rambling because I keep losing my train of thought. What else do I want to say, guys? I don't know, but I feel like we're headed towards Civil War II, which is a book I have, by the way. What's that place? Is it Thrift Books? I think it's Thrift Books. If you're looking for any book that's been outlawed, friends, Thrift Books could have it. That's where I found, the Civil War one and Civil War II. I can't remember who did it. Part of me wants to, like, should I do an audio? Like, should I read that book to people? I don't know. Does anybody want to hear my voice? Probably not. Sometimes I think I sound like a dude. Oh, God. I used to hate, like, watching myself back. Because I was like, oh, my God, what's wrong with my voice? But now I'm, like, used to it. So, you guys, you gotta love you. Because that's the only you have. So, you just kind of gotta embrace it, your craziness and all. I mean, not if you're doing bad things. Don't embrace illegal things. That's not what I mean. But does anybody want to just move to the woods and like forget about society, or is it just me? Like, I'm about done with administration staff. I don't know what else to call it. Like, what do you call the people? Please tell me, guys. What do you call the people in our society that are not elected, but they work for the government? What do you call those people? The people that are making like 100K and more, but really, nobody really knows what they do. And the business or wherever they work, the group organization, could probably get along without them. Like, who are these people? Or like, people that scream at each other from both sides that have been in power for years. Like, Trudeau didn't start this, friends. It's been shit for a while. Who are those people causing it to be shit? Those people? I'm sick of those people, okay? And just like, I used to think teachers got like good money in schools. It's not. It's like the people that work for the school boards and shit, they're getting all the money and it should be going to the teachers. It's not. So like those people, they need to fucking go. Because what are they allowing in schools? Like, have you guys seen it? Also, can the younger generation stop arguing with like the older generation about sex things? Because they're never going to agree with you. Like, that just reminded me of when Ontario put in like all these like weird sex policies and like the schools and stuff, or they wanted to teach sex ed and then they didn't. I don't know. I witnessed someone argue with an old person about it, and it's like, dude, you're not gonna change your mind. Fuck off. Okay, again, I'm rambling like crazy, guys. I apologize. Oh, Lordy. Hey, Zeus, you want to say hi before we go? Come here, buddy. Come here, monkey. Come on, you think I'm talking to you anyway. What's up, buddy? Want to say hi? Oh, look at that voice. That's so cute. That's a thumbnail for sure, but like, okay, I'll have to show tricks later. Okay. Oh, funny story. When I dyed my hair the bright red, my hair is almost the same color as my cat. And when I dyed my hair the bright red, I did it because I'm like, oh, my hair's not red. Someone referred to me as a blonde the other day, and that's unacceptable in my life. And I was like comparing it to my ginger orange cat, and I was like, my hair is orange. It needs to be red. Stupid, right? I'm like, my hair's not red enough. But now, and then when I tried to get it back, I was like comparing it. I'm like, ooh, am I back to my real hair color yet? So nothing about nothing, guys. This is what everyone's here for. But yes, this is all mine, except for I think like the ends are still not mine. But it took a while. Ladies, don't cut your hair. You're gonna regret it. Trust me. Don't cut your hair. I mean, unless you like have a really cool style and you have a face for it. Oh my god, I wish I could pull off like that really like blunt look where it's like lopsided. Anyway, I can't do that. Are we done, Zeus? Are we done? They never talk when you want them to. What's up, bud? I could end it. Wait a minute. Oh my god, do I even have... Holy smokes, I'm terrible at bureaucrat. Yeah. I feel like there's a better word for them than a yeah, I guess it is, bureaucrat. But yeah, it's like we're in like a kleptocracy. Is that the word I learned the other day? I feel like there's a better one. Oligarchy? I don't know, but it seems like everyone's just grasping for the silverware. And you know what? That's not what it is. They've been doing this the entire time. We just didn't realize. Like the establishment, the government, the politicians who have a certain amount of money, when they